Angela woke from the dream with her mother's voice still echoing in her ears, a tremulous, sobbing sound that clung to the edges of her waking mind. The letter had arrived days ago, no return address, just a single line, "Come to Silent Hill. I'm waiting." The drive was a blur of mist and memory, headlights dissolving in the thickening fog as she pressed further into the abandoned town. The streets were empty, buildings half swallowed by pale mist, the world around her shifting and uncertain, as though she'd stepped through a veil into someone else's nightmare. The playground was where the dreams always ended. Rusted swings creaked in a wind that carried her mother's cries, and the fog thickened, swirling around the slide in broken seesaws. Angela's breath shuddered as she glimpsed movement between the shadows, mannequins, faceless and jointed, their limbs awkwardly angled, weeping glass tears that sang with her mother's voice. They moved with jerky, unnatural grace, reaching for her as guilt gnawed at her chest, dredging up memories of her mother's last night, the harsh words, the slammed door, the silence that followed. As she fled, the world shifted around her, reality unraveling. The hospital loomed ahead, its windows black and empty, the halls choked with a dense, suffocating darkness. Gurneys lined the walls, each occupied by a shrouded form that whispered her name. In the school, children's laughter twisted into cries, chalkboards scrawled with accusations she could never erase. Everywhere, the mannequins waited, their hands cold and unyielding, their tears never ceasing. Angela's memories fractured with each step, her mother's pleading face, the echo of her own regret, the blood on her hands that would never wash clean. In the end, Angela stumbled from the school into a street that seemed both familiar and utterly alien, the fog swallowing the world behind her. The mannequins lingered at the edges, still weeping, still watching. She paused, heart pounding, uncertain if she was free or simply lost in another layer of the dream. The town was silent but for her mother's voice, distant now, calling her home. Angela stepped forward, the mist closing around her, and wondered if she would ever wake.